Since 2017, through the government-to-government agreements between the Peruvian government and the UK government, NEC contracts allowed the delivery of the Pan American Games, which really changed the way the Peruvian government understood and developed the construction and organization of a big event. Since then, the NEC contracts have dramatically increased the infrastructure delivery in the country, allowing, for example, in 2021 to invested 50% of its national infrastructure budget was done through NEC contracts. So 50% of the whole national budget in infrastructure was done through NEC. So NEC have really transformed the way the country and the companies and, well, the private sector understand infrastructure delivery, and it's really transformed the lives of many Peruvians. Only just a last fact, 7 billion pounds of infrastructure have been delivered since 2017 through NEC. So since 2017, the Peruvian government and the UK government signed government-to-government agreements, and since then, 7 billion pounds of infrastructure have been developed through NEC contracts. This has really radically transformed the infrastructure environment in the country, allowing collaborative contracts, standardized contracts, which only in 2021 allowed for the government to implement infrastructure after COVID, and 50% of that investment was done through NEC. It's really been a transformative project that started with the Pan American Games in 2017 and now is really transforming the whole construction and infrastructure environment. The NECs in Peru have been implemented very bottom-up, which is a very interesting approach, because the G2G in 2017 allowed for this to happen, and it proved to be very, very diligent and very effective in transforming the infrastructure delivery. It's now been implemented and embedded within the law, within the Peruvian procurement law, so which has just been approved, and it incorporates standardized contracts as the NEC, as contracts that are promoted by the government to be used. So this is already a very big gain for NEC, a very big gain for the UK approach to infrastructure. Parallel to that, we are gladly and very thankful to be working with NEC, with Thomas Telford, as well as with the Ministry of Economy and Finance and the British Embassy, to sign a memorandum of understanding that will give the formal framework for the translation of the NEC suite, as well as the trainings and the guides that are really going to be important for this law to be implemented. So it's like the practical part of the law. Well, I'm super excited to be here. I'm finding it very, very interesting. Also getting to know other experiences like the Singaporean and the Hong Kong experience is also enlightening. I think it really sheds light to how other countries have been able to make their own journey and adapt and use the NEC for their benefits. Culturally, I think we can be different, like Asian countries and a Latin American country, but I think that the basics of the NEC is particularly that, like making it simple to enhance collaboration, and collaboration is good all around the world. So I think that guiding principle is really, really, really good to know and to see the practical efforts that have been done.